Hi Raiders, this is Cat Dangerous, and today's video is covering my Ice Golem's Peak team. We do have an Ice Golem tournament running right now, and I really love my Stage 10 team, Stage 10 hard mode, so I thought I'd show it to you. So I do have Lazarius, and he's great because he has a block debuffs buff and a strengthen buff that he can apply. He has a speed aura, and he has turn meter fill, and most importantly, a revive that comes up on the active portion of his passive skill. So he is very replaceable, though. The strengthens quite a big contribution to the success of this team, so I'd try to find someone that does bring strength in somewhere. And a reviver. You probably will need a reviver just because Ice Golem hits so hard. Unless you just have very tanky champs that this boss won't be able to kill, I find the revive helpful. So I have him. He's not applying important debuffs, so I don't have a high accuracy build on him for right now. I went tankier. And then I'm bringing Corvus so that he can extend my buffs and extend debuffs and apply some poisons and poison sensitivity. He's really here for the waves more than anything, but he does have an attack down or decrease attack debuff on his A1, and really like landing that on the boss. It's really helpful to control the damage here. Unfortunately, his poisons won't land on the boss. The Ice Golem is immune to poisons. So his passive, which does offer some damage mitigation to the team when you have poisons out, will not help at all with this boss. Because he cannot be poisoned, so we can't reduce his damage using the passive of Corvus. We have Stock, who we're bringing along so that he can heal us. He's our healer, and also he is an HP burn and poison activator, so he will help with the waves and he will help with the boss. And I believe his A1 can also extend the duration of the HP burn. The HP burn is coming from Geo, so he is our HP burn champ. And his passive is certainly nice, but it's not going to help us on the first two waves. I don't think we take any damage on the first two waves, so it doesn't really help us there. We don't really need it on the first two waves at all, but he's there to HP burn down the boss. And then Theodore does have a poison that can be helpful and a weaken, but I really just like him for the speed down debuff that he can apply, which the boss is not immune to, and for his activation. He can activate the HP burns and poisons. So that's his job, is just to survive and be an activator. So the important thing about this boss, as we go in, I'll explain. We'll go ahead and let the battle begins so they can start taking down the first two waves. But the important thing about the boss is that he will counterattack your team, hitting very hard, and will revive his two minions when you reach certain HP thresholds on him, if you do that through normal hits, using your skills and doing damage to him. If you do it using HP burns, that skill doesn't activate. So what we want to do is, again, use Geo's HP burn, and it very helpfully will target the boss automatically, even though the minions are up when we first enter wave 3, which has the boss in it. And I love that they have the AI, if you will, programmed to target the boss on that first one. Now he will cleanse, the boss will cleanse the first turn that he takes, so we will need to reapply that HP burn, and hopefully I have sufficient accuracy on Geo to do the job, and enough survivability on the team to last it out until we get there. I will be looking for Corvus to apply his attack down debuff, for Theodore to apply a speed down. They're just helpful, not strictly required, but certainly helpful. And we'll get some good buffs on the team. So you saw Geo there, just went in and applied his HP burn in the weaken. Tio was only able to use an A1 skill, and he was able to get the speed down on the boss and one of the minions. I don't really care what's happening with the minions. They will go down. And there was the cleanse. So the HP burn came back off of the boss, and I want Geo to apply it back on the boss again here in a moment, which, he's already done so. Okay, so the minions are going to go down, and then we just have a lot of activation happening here. And you could see that my Stock, who's very squishy, because I did try to do an attack-focused build for him, keeps going down. So a tankier Stock would be a good thing. There's Stock getting the heal out on the team, so I think we'll be fine. Corvus failed to land the decrease attack debuff on the boss, it's only a 60% chance to land. So he misses that a lot, honestly. But I think we'll be okay, especially if Laz manages to do what he just did, which is give the whole team the strengthen buff. So that was good. So again, I'm not wanting these guys to actually do any damage on their hits. I just want to activate HP burn to get him down. So ideally, the entire fight will mostly just be HP burn activations. So that's what we're looking to do here. We are on turn 100 right now. We are approaching the 3-minute point, and hopefully we'll get him down in about 3 minutes. Sometimes it takes a little longer. And the stock heals are really nice. I don't know that I would be able to complete this run on auto on stage 10 without stocks heals. So it's good. And you can see we must have hit him in such a way using non-HP burn abilities that he did counterattack on us and bring his minions back. But I don't think anyone else is going to get any more turns here. I think we're going to have an HP burn activation in here somewhere. Let's find out. Oh, okay. So there you have it. That's the run. And it pretty much goes like that every time. I do lose stock a couple times the way I have him built right now. But with Laz and his passive revival, he just comes right back up. So it's all good. So here's Laz. Again, he's not super high accuracy build at the moment. I do give him an accuracy chest when I want him to be more accurate, but right now I just want him to survive and boost the team and buff the team, etc. So I did sacrifice accuracy because his debuff, the block buffs, is not important on this fight. We have Corvus in there and a 9-piece feral, which is probably not helpful in this fight at all. Maybe on the waves, but it's really not important. Might be better to not have 9-piece feral during the boss fight so that there won't be any bonus damage going out on the team's hits. And then let's see, we have Theodore. He's just sort of a somewhat accuracy focused survivability build. His job is to activate HP burns and poisons for the waves and to help kill the minions again by activating. And then we have Stock, who's our healer, and his gear is not finished. I just put the Arachnal Elixir on him and moved him into a slightly more attack build, and I'll finish this gear up during the next Gear Ascension event. And then we have Geomancer. And Geomancer is running 4-piece Stone Skin and then Feral. Really, I like the Stone Skin, but it's absolutely not necessary for this fight, so you don't have to do that, but you want him survivable. Or to have some survivability and then enough accuracy, and mine's a little on the low end, but it's getting it done. So that's why the feral gear is there, to give him some accuracy, and that's it for the comp. So good luck with Ice Golem. Remember, you probably don't want to bring someone like Ninja if you have him built to do damage, which most people would, because he's going to be hitting hard. Even though he's a great HP burner and activator, he's not a great choice just because he hits very hard, and he's going to be proccing the boss's skill that makes him hit your whole team hard on an AoE and bring the minions back to life. So it's better to just take soft hitters and then use an HP burn strategy. At least that's what works for me. Good luck, everyone. Take care.